lakad matatag!
Normally.
Choose your hero.
And a Pangolier last pick. Wait, my bad. Wrong button. There we go.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, that's a thing. I'm sorry for that. Lich goes down first blood though, and Viper as a follow-up as well. People are saying I'm a little... Wait. Alright, that should fix it. I'm sorry, I missed the Viper kill. But... so far, each, and having decent poke damage, so you're constantly chewing through your bottle charges. But as that prof, you're kind of behind until level 6 in almost any lane matchup. Meanwhile, Rubik, he will drop, and Karma is gonna get himself another one as he walks on out of there as the Faceless Void, and still the dive not resulting in a kill. And that was a huge Pangolier Rolling Thunder. I thought that prof was dead for sure. Well, they are gonna get a task kill, okay. So it is gonna pay off, because I was about to say, wasting a Rolling Thunder is not something XERXIA can afford. They are gonna have that terrain as 2 first for him still. JG, I gotta commend him for knowing the terrain really well there, because that roll was perfect. The death prof getting knocked down is kinda unlucky, but he did get stuck in a place where he gets stuck like 90% of the time. Fonte got killed off by when the compendium, like main big compendium patch was released that introduced Grieve, the Dire Tide game mode and all that. Oh, wait a second. Dark Willow is about to get killed off, and Bombi, he is indeed gonna go down. So I really miss Greveling. It used to be so fun to build custom Greevels to farm your New Year stuff in Dota. Rupido takes the first omnisession of the game to the face, and you can see LBZS this valuable here. TZY on the Viper is starting to get a bit surrounded, and that will lead to him just getting killed off with that damage with the Willow ultimate. Is there, and Void goes for a Chronosphere, one-man Chronosphere, but this is one of the few situations you can actually drop a good one-man Chronosphere early on. Tusk tries to get out with the Snowball, but nope. Nope, Bombi kinda low, but he's gonna be just fine. Even press the item of choice. You can go in whichever direction of Jugger carry you wanna go, depending on what late or early game aggression your team makes. Lich now gets pinned to a tree, and that is just a death sentence without him being able to move. Sometimes that is of course the nature of Dota. Juggernaut, he got a Midas. Oh wow, Fonte, interesting decision. I'm sorry, I forgot network. There it is. I'm sure chat has thanked me like a lot for it by the time you guys catch up to the delay. But Viper is gonna melt as Void jumps himself out of there, and Helios. He is using his health so effectively every fight. He makes sure he's one of the first people to get hit in the face. And now a one-man Chronosphere is being used by the Tusk. Turns into a two-man Chronosphere with a beautiful spear onto Dolphin though. But that Prophet still has the Spirit Siphons, meaning she can just heal through all of that. Fonte looking for that one-man Omni, because with a little bit of magic damage from the Javelin, Mars is weaker than they usually would. And, you know, just stalling it out a tiny little bit more. And Karma has died to Fonte, and while he is caught by the Juggernaut, Rubik is gonna melt, but even with the chain allow you to help your team fight. And, you know, he doesn't need the mana start to push that much yet. Oh my god, the Chronosphere though. Once again, only into one, and the Viper is the worst Chronosphere target, so Void's gonna back himself up. But the beautiful spear from Mars on the backline still means that LBZS are gonna die, because that was the whole idea. You get the Mars in, and you just chrono for the perfect arena. Now LBZS have rotated everybody in, have pressed the exorcism, so, and thanks to the 9-second BKB plus Kaya ready, that Prophet, they tried to catch her just the second she picks up her items. And I mean, this is a 9-second BKB forced. Okay, now Lich dies for that. So, XERXIA, they still get rewarded for a great initiation, but just imagine if Death Prophets, like, Kaya plus 3 had to life, right? Okay, so that's the Roche going Fonte's way. A Rolling Thunder comes on and looks to punish. Once again, it is just going to be the Lich Knight from LBZS. It was the chain from already out. Still decides to buy back for the extra lockdown he provides. as task goes on down, and LBZS will at least get a return kill on the Mars. So a 1-for-1, and Juggernaut got an Aegis off of a really good exorcism. I think they may actually be happy enough to look for a follow-up Rolling Thunder if somebody is dumb enough to kind of step into vision. No Fonte, yeah, well, with him it's not, see, with him it's bravery and not just stupidity. But as Juggernaut says, there's a fine line between the two. We're gonna see if he can actually get rewarded for his bravery here as the Chain Frost bounces. But that is just 2 BKBs and a Rolling Thunder. Well, 3 people are magic immune. All of your magical burst combo, it doesn't matter. Still, it's just a 1-for-1 kill, because, yeah, 90% of me.
Are scanning.
That's gonna be a one-man Chronosphere onto the Juggernaut. Can they stun lock him up perfectly enough to create the spin? Yes, they can. Jugger, thanks to the fear, he could really press you, and even if your Willow dies to that, the Mars Arena is gonna turn it around onto the Lich, and now Tusk in a bit of trouble as Karma is starting to right-click strong, even without the Chronosphere. Viper looking for more, but that's a triple kill for Karma. And finally XERXIA get themselves the first substantial lead of the game. So you're more for utility, Viper. Though another item I would have really liked to see on him would have been a Blink. Now a one-man Chronosphere, just like I said, it's gonna be on none other than the Juggernaut, who is of course the most valuable kill if you do indeed get it despite the spin, because Fonte, he is gonna be spinning. But once again, Mars finds a 2-man arena into 2 kills, and Juggernaut, he will dodge the crown, but not the brambles, and he gets steered away by the Willow ultimate. That makes for Fonte going down once again. His main hero, and he has been doing such an amazing job on him, but without finding an initiation, without finding an angle, or at least having a front line. The Prophet, speaking of perfect initiations, that's the far opposite of it. But it does snowball, may still turn things around. That Prophet tries to sustain himself with the double Spirit Siphon, while on the other side of that fight, Willow will drop low, but not quite die thanks to abuse of Frostfield. Jugger with the spin is gonna make short work of the Rubik, and Viper goes down as well to the Pangolier. Once again, the Mars Arena just carrying it. And Rupido, he is the freaking MVP this game. It is out of the question. Don't get me wrong, the Void is done in the main.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
And we are gonna see the tough front lining once again, effectively using his health pool and actually getting out as now Juggernaut takes over the front lines from him, focusing on Rupido. Rupido with the BKB, taking away so much of that aggression that would otherwise be turned on XERXIA's carries. Now XERXIA, they will snipe the healing ward, get Void in on the backlines finally. It did cost them their Mars, but can they get more out of this? Helios is still very low health. Their Prophet presses an exorcism, but the Tusk has to snipe, and now Karma happily taking the front line. There is no more tank for the CP, meaning she goes on down, and the perfect disaster is complete. Fonte, he simply doesn't find an Omni Slash, because we saw 2 fights with Juggernaut's Omni Slash just pretty much got ignored. One time by the Willow and one time by the Pangolier. And yeah, after 2 Omni Slashes being ignored, GG straight up gets called, because the more load sorbs, the more Link Spheres are available. Because CK plus Beastmaster, it's just...
You may now select your
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. This is the most
30 seconds to battle.
Nerf Spirit takes the nuke to the face, and well, even at level 1, guess what? Burst damage plus burst damage paired with a little bit of... It's getting more and more favored. Lich on the bottom lane though. Ooh. Yeah, he got stuck on the Mars, trying to juke through the trees, and what looked like a routine maneuver to get back in position under his tower ended up with him just straight up having to walk to his death. XERXIA, they're looking to exploit the early game potential to the max, and Fonte is feeding that, because you're a lifesteal, all you got is 2 passives. Lich comes on in, feeds him a tango. It does do a great job on the Staff Prophet in bringing her online super early on to make sure you can go for exorcism plays. And well, for this kill on the end, you don't even need an exorcism. Nice return kill for the side of LBZS, because this is kind of the first he can go ahead and yoink some spells. Even their lesser magic can be a source of great utility. Well, yes it can, though it isn't the greatest spell steal draft, right?
Middle tower is under attack.
Down goes the Marcy, 2 Dolphins first rotation, and there's so much time left on the Exorcism. 1v2 anybody? Ah, Lina is out, but they will get themselves 1 kill. Because yeah, I do want Lina. Oh, my bad. They just killed her with the Earth Spirit nuke, and well, Helios level 4 is apparently enough to make some plays. They also had the Beastmaster already, but didn't even commit that, and then space a big rotation. Fonte is gonna die on the bottom lane, though. Lina, even if you kill her once, this Maelstrom timing is fairly good. Dolphin gets pinned into the arena, and well, he heals a little bit. Wait, oh my god, yeah, Rubik has an exorcism. Rubik has a freaking exorcism, chat, it's over. Well, it's not necessarily 100% over, but oh boy, how long does that last? So that alone, I mean, it's gonna show in the win graph. You're gonna see in just a second. First Eng is gonna die. Come on. Yeah. Actually, is he gonna get away? That would also be dope. Nope, okay. Rip. They were debating a turnaround with Karma as well as Boom Buoy coming in there and just lashing on someone for kill. Still hunting, as a matter of fact. Rupido, he will just one-man arena the Earth Spirit. Yeah, well, 3,000 and... And it seems like Mars is gonna get stun locked up and will be killed. Lifestealer hiding himself away in the Beastmaster. Beastmaster though with the Frost Shield actually providing good front lining. And instead vaults his buddy right back in. Set up a beautiful Chain Frost. And Rubik with a stolen infest is still alive. JG, the absolute madman, but he is not gonna be able to get a return kill on TZY. I thought maybe Exorcism was up in a couple, 20, 30 seconds and you can take them right now walking out of the pit. Instead, XERXIA, nope. They'll be happy that Earth Spirit still thought, hey guys, maybe team fight. Nope, only suffering. Spear to the face and then only suffering. Speaking of suffering, more of that is gonna be delivered to Dolphin. Good at a game of Skull Bashers versus BKBs because he's a hero who has built in BKB that likes to get a Skull Basher. But that doesn't mean that Lina can compete herself. Lifestealer drops a nice and fast bomb, but the arena is even more on point on the 2 and a 2-man stun comes in from the Marcy into a 2-man stun from Lina. And with that nice strike array, it is just gonna be a very dangerous push. Mid getting pushed in by the Lina Heart. Out comes initiation from Earthbird. Lina stunned up, silenced up. First life down. Marcy not able to get another rebound in just in the nick of time, but that means Lina's gonna melt. LBZS, they finally find the fight they're looking for. Can they get more? You kind of need more. Well, Rubik is just gonna create space and TP. Eng may die, should die to the Exorcism still being out. I mean, it's 3-4-0. This is Mars comes in leading the charge. And his arenas have been so huge, you do need to respect his hero. Oh boy. Earthbird, he thinks he can tank because there's a lifestealer inside of him. Nope, against the Linas with the crits, you cannot. And here is that Lina plus Mars arena combo. Mars is gonna drop to the lifestealer, as lifestealer is a huge threat. And, he did come online. Towards the bottom lane, another gang squad from the side of Neon, and it is gonna be Karma hitting back as hard as he can. Lincoln's here coming out, and a 2-man stun means Lich is almost dead. Lich is gonna go down before Lina drops, so it is at least 1 return kill. If you can 1v4 and get a return kill, it goes to show what a boss gets torn to shreds. Between a Desolator and an Exorcism, this thing is gonna melt. Come on, do you have time to go in here, XERXIA? Or are you just gonna let this go? Because that would be a turnaround, and the Roche is gonna fall. A follow-up of any kind. Well, Earth Spirit wants to initiate, gets speared out of position with Lina's huge damage. As long as she can hit from the high ground, she's actually not doing too bad. And goes down to Dolphin with the remainder of that exorcism. Still not looking all that good in the fight. Rubik, he does get himself a Crypt Storm. Also has a Boulder Smash. I was hoping for JG to do some kind of... Lifesteal gets caught, he gets the Shingan down in the face. That's gonna be his first life, as Lina does have a lucky double damage with Helios. Manages to roll himself out there, and Fonte does not get stunned as he can just chill in Lina's melee range. The arena, it isn't the best. Oh, or not. Ooh, the smoke got pinked out as somebody saw the creeps burning. And it's gonna be Earth Spirit pinned to the wall. Fonte still right-clicking so hard. Rubik gets ran down, but he has Rage! And the Rage is instead just gonna lead to kill the Beastmaster. Marcy is dead, no Skull Bash to deal with the Lifestealer now. That Prophet kind of trying to kite it out with the Exorcism. Lina comes in, smashing down the trees. Let me smash out the Death Prophet as well, but between a Frost Shield and an Exorcism, you are so incredibly hard to kill. Earth Spirit will go down to the projectiles following him. Lich still sitting in the fight, throws out a Chain Frost. Rubik, that is gonna hurt him, but Lina is hurting everybody around her as well. Lifesteal can now turn onto Lina, but Dolphin is already dead on the Death Prophet, and it boils down to a 2v1. Mostly of a Fonte's Lifesteal being that strong, but I think Lina, why no? Where's Bashy Boy? Why no Bashy Boy? What's wrong with you? Look at Fonte. How the hell are you gonna stop him? Well, that's the question Mars is asking himself in the last seconds, and during the remainder of the second life, there isn't really the option to fight into this Lina, but that option is gonna be there soon enough. Over on the bottom lane, Ench got solo killed by an Earth Spirit who had to drop the Magnetize and everything. But if you run somebody down with your ultimate, you tend to use it as a kill on Earth Spirit, and now Lina finally able to machine gun, but only for a moment until Fonte starts right-kicking her down. Okay, so there's the Marcy Skull Basher helping out the Lina in this duel against Fonte, but Marcy should have just kept clicking. They could have at least killed Lifestealer once and then hoped to get enough kills. I think XERXIA just lost this. Yeah, that was a mistake from the Marcy. And mind you, it's very easy for me to say that, because I'm sure Marcy can't see everything we're seeing, right? In the caster seat, you're always... They got themselves a fat stack of gold in exchange. Now out comes the rolling boulder from the Disruptor. Lina is caught, has to run for her life. Still goes for a nice stun BKB but with the Skull Basher. Yeah, see, Skull Basher wins games, and Lina has none, while the Lifestealer does. Down goes the Marcy, and oh my god. The Dota gods, you saw that Roche respawn, right? And we're gonna see a nice spear onto the Earth Spirit. He did have that Aegis ready because LBZS is fully available of how valuable Magnetize is, but Lina tries to shut that down. Helios takes hit after hit and manages to roll himself out, but that's BKB. That is the Earth Spirit initiation, kind of wasted. His first life gone. Dolphin goes on in looking for a second one with that Trickster's Cloak, but Dolphin is just gonna die for that. Rubik has a Dagon to make absolutely sure that they're not gonna lag damage, even if the Lina is just kind of stun locked up. Easy Y will be taking hit after hit to the face and to the health bar.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Lich executed as well. Chopped down and torn to shreds by the Mars. Fonte trying to 1v4, but finally, freaking finally, LBZS, have they found a situation where they can fight? And Lifestealer once again going for the fast bomb setup. This time around, he gets his ultimate interrupted by the Lina. Out comes the Chain Frost. Death Prof takes hit after hit after hit to the face, and it's gonna go down Karma. He is still hitting like an absolute boss, and Fonte is just taking too much damage. The Frost Shield did kind of stop him from dying for just a moment, but 2v4 is not winnable, even not for a powerful combo like Lifestealer and Lich. XERXIA, they do it once again. Well,